It was a really cool game. Very much Tarsier. I really enjoyed it, although I'm not happy with the performance-related issues. I hope that didn't affect the recording too much. But ultimately it was, for the most part, a good experience all the way through. Minus those performance issues, and they really ramped up near the end, unfortunately, with everything going on. I think I prefer Little Nightmares 2, still. I think it's definitely still my favorite out of the Tarsier games that I have played. But I think I like this more than the first Little Nightmares. So, yeah, no, it was good. I will say I don't think it's worth the $50. $50 to $60 Canadian with taxes and all that for 3 hours. I know you could extend it if you really looked for all the masks and stuff, go for all the achievements, but even then I don't think that's worth 50 to 60 bucks Canadian. So I will say that part's a little disappointing. I think it's overpriced, but if you can pick it up on sale at some point, I highly recommend picking it up because it's still really good. Yeah, my system specs are significantly better than what they're recommending for the game, so there's no reason why this should have been affected the way it was. It's unfortunate that it was having those performance issues. I was wondering if maybe this game had surprisingly high performance requirements. Hey everybody, Editor Me here. I just wanted to expand upon what I was talking about during this Final Thoughts video. I'm still going to be going off the cuff, so it might be a little disjointed and broken, but I didn't want to put much editing into it because I'm gathering my thoughts on things. I have since replayed the game in its entirety for more footage for my edited video on the Coltar Chronicles channel. And in doing so, I ended up messing more with the settings, just seeing recommended settings and stuff online to see if maybe things would improve. Unfortunately, it didn't. Not only that, but at some points it was even worse than it was before, at lower settings. So, from a performance-related standpoint, my opinions that you've seen earlier still stand. But I don't want to focus on that for the whole video. I want to focus on more of the good. So, I'm going to talk about more of that now. All in all, the game was really good. Again, not, in my opinion, worth the full price. Pick it up on sale if you can down the road. But from an environmental standpoint, incredible. The art style is fantastic. The music is great. I keep re-listening to the music in the credit scene because of how much I enjoy it. It's so good, visceral, and you could just feel it. Everything about this game, or just about everything about this game, is really good. And Tarsier Studios did a great job. I still stand by what I said. I think I like it more than Little Nightmares 1, but I really liked Little Nightmares 2. So that one I prefer. I don't want to compare them too much, though. The flow of the game felt good, I would say, up until near the end. I think the first several... the 2/3 of the game felt really well paced. I liked how long we were, at the refinery, and then the town, and then moving on to the lake, and then moving up to the barn was cool. I wish we got to see a bit more about the pigs in the barn and stuff, specifically the large pig, but then the lighthouse thing happened fast, but that one kind of makes sense. The orphanage felt well paced, in my opinion. And then moving on, it was once we reached the city at the end is when things I felt started feeling a little rushed. But I think that was also intentional. I think this would have been perfect if it was 2, maybe 3 hours long. They could have expanded on a bit more from an environmental perspective. The environmental storytelling is huge here. I still don't really understand what's happening, and I don't mind it because it's really well done, and I'm intrigued. I want to know more. So as people continue to piece things together over the coming weeks or months, maybe even longer, I look forward to watching those videos and learning more, reading about it, because it's in a fascinating world. And given certain things at the end, I wouldn't be surprised if they plan to make another one based within this world. But yeah, no, that's just kind of a quick, off-the-cuff, final thoughts on the game. Just about everything is a 9 out of 10. Art, music, storytelling, or well, environmental storytelling. Sound design, all that. 9s out of 10, 8s and 9s out of 10, I would say. Performance, I gotta give it a lower score. But I'm not about just giving an overall score. I just want to kind of give you guys a bit of a gauge on how I feel about it. The performance thing drops my opinion a bit. And length, it's too short for the cost of the game. So, that's my overall opinion. If you can, pick it up on sale, maybe down the road. Even if it's 25% off, I think it'd still be worth it. Yeah. Again, enjoyed the video. Pick it up on sale. Hope you guys enjoyed this Final Thoughts video. Most of these Final Thoughts videos are probably going to be more off the cuff, just me gathering my thoughts and saying them. I don't want to script these because at that point I might be skipping things that I may not necessarily... I don't want to skip anything that's going through my head. So that's where I'm thinking about it. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this Final Thoughts video. If you did, I hope to see you in the next one or just anything else I make. And have a good one.